Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Give me just a moment. Hang out at base for just a second. What's up, Lil Happy? How you doing? How you feeling today? Give me just a moment, everybody. I have more stream tools, but they take longer to set up at the beginning of stream, unfortunately. So, that is what will take just a moment for now. But, we can hang out and talk for just a second. Also, here in just a second, I'll be able to see chat, and that'll help me actually hang out with you guys. Okay. Shit, okay. Oh, I'm so excited to get back into this challenge, dude. This challenge has been phenomenal. If you guys haven't seen it yet, it is actually the best. Alright, it's nighttime. Let's go ahead and sleep while I set some of this stuff up. Okay. Hold on. What's up, G-Hawk? What's up, Pink? How you guys doing? How are you guys doing? How's my voice? Oh, it's solid. And apparently I didn't get enough yesterday because I don't know if you guys saw what I posted in the... actually, I know you did, but... what I posted is the new content announcement last night, but... yeah. Yeah. So, apparently I just don't like having my voice. But yeah, a little happy. It's common that at the end of stream I start to lose my voice a bit. That's been the reason that I have to cut stream plenty of times. I scream all day and then it just has to happen. Yeah, I think everything is set up. Let's see, absolute chillin'. Should get some breakfast, but I don't want it yet. Fair enough. Chilling before work with public golf courses. Dude, you guys are having a great day, it seems like. God, my second monitor the last couple of days has been absolutely insane. Okay. Alright. Let's get moving. So, we killed Elder yesterday. First time watching you. Love the YouTube videos. Thank you, Wookie. Well, we're doing a bit of a ridiculous challenge today. Full rules are in the description, but it is gonna get... I have a feeling today is gonna get a little harder than it was yesterday. But for refresher for everybody, since it's the beginning of stream, we're not allowed to have shirt. We're not allowed to have pants. The only weapons we are allowed is a spear, sword, and fists. And, yeah, we're gonna have a hell of a time. Hey, man, I've seen you in Valheim videos, and I love them. You're good. Thank you very much. We're making one right now. We are making one right now. Seeds, 15. Bam, bam. Also, for those of you guys who are new here, we have Twitch going as well. So if you guys hear me talking to two chats, or if you guys ever want to go hop over on Twitch as well, those are things that exist. Okay, we've got that. Carrots. We're gonna need more carrots for sure. I think we have to work on the farm for a second, but I think we should go get iron first before we work on the farm. So that way I can have a stone cutter and build some of it out of stone. I have a great idea for how I can build today. Now that I've made it this far. Steal my arm bone from Bone Master for me? Yeah, I got you. Not chilling working, but the day is coming to an end. Hey, what's up, Miss Big? That's good to hear. I know you're quite a bit later in the day as far as time zone. Okay. Let's pick up the Elder Portal and take it with us. Let's take the boat and the Elder Portal with us together and see what we can get. And this is not quite the way that I can hold on. There we go. Also, while we're not allowed to have axe and pickaxe, like for weapons, we're allowed to have it for a tool. So we can't really use the axe to hit anything, but we'll have it. What's up, Octopus? Yes, I am back. Captain Underpants is back. Hi, Wookie, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Much appreciated. You're not going for the dual axes? I can't. I'm not allowed to use... like, as far as harvesting, I could, but I can't use them for weapons. Because I'm not allowed to. That's, like, part of the restricted... stuff. Plains looks like Spartan would live. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, back through. Swamp key, do I have it? Yeah. Alright, to the swamp. Let's go. To be fair, we actually have a lot of cores and stuff over here that I wouldn't mind getting. We may be able to drop the portal back. We may be able to move the portal around quite a bit, or make a second one. First time catching you live, watch the whole hardest modded series. When will episode 4 become playing most immersive mod pack? Gray Double, here's the problem. So we had Jake for that. Jake left for the military. So, I don't know if it will be. However, if it does, it'll be solo. But 2, we started another modded series on stream that will be actually taking place tomorrow. So, yeah, that has made it. Me and Jake knew that it would happen. We were hoping to get more done than 3 episodes by then, but we just couldn't. So, that's just what happened. But we kind of continued the vibe of it over on modded season 7. Oh, we got so many over here. Like, the amount of cores would probably be ridiculous. I feel like I should take the time to get the cores real quick. No, we're going to. Hold on. Let's go ahead and drop the boat and mark it and stuff, and then let's go get a bunch of these cores real fast. Because I am going to build a nice smelting area for the iron, or post iron, so yeah. Fairly new to Valheim, still trying to find people to play with me. Wookie, you could look in the Valheim Discord. There is a ton of, like, looking for group for servers and stuff like that. The official Valheim Discord. Found out that you can break the bear rug that Halder has. Yes, you can. You can. Okay, so like, actually, it shouldn't even matter. We can just kind of carry our portal with us. So boat is right there. Okay. Yeah, I have so many of these that I could go to. Now, a lot of them are up here, to be fair, but, like, the amount of cores I could have are ridiculous. Dies farming cores. Listen, Chameleon, I'm not going to say it's impossible. But, you know, it's possible. It's possible. Okay. We do need a ton of cores, though. For portals and for everything. I already have a decent amount, but... halfway through Season 6, I watched Season 7 and catch up on Season 6. You're good on the content, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, great. The other thing is there's only one episode of Modded Civ 7 out. The other one should be coming this week, actually. Probably Thursday. But, I've planned a 24-hour stream for Thursday. I'm going to try and do a 24-hour stream on Thursday. So, there's a chance that it doesn't get done. There's a chance that it's behind, but it will be out soon. They'll all be labeled with they're going to be in 100-day increments if you see them. But yeah. Much appreciated for the support on the content. Is there not a damn thing in this one? No, not really. There's really nothing in here. Okay. I saw one core. They were building a new base or improving the old one with stone. Not even improving really the base, like more just the surrounding area. I want to build the farm kind of around it. So that I can have enough food and stuff. So not even really improving our base. Is marble renewable? No. Well, technically, yes. Actually, Chameleon, technically, yes. But in such a ridiculous way that I'm going to say no. Technically, Divergers drop it, and they technically spawn all the time. They have a chance to drop it. So, yes, like how stone is renewable through Grey Dwarfs. Technically, yes. But it's not... I don't know that I'd go about it that way. Like, I was looking at it that way. Can't hit me because there's a door there. I like it. I don't think I need any more bones. Toss those. There's also a troll in a cave next to me somewhere, which I didn't actually see. Can't use troll armor though, so... Or maybe we can't really use much troll armor, so... No point in going over there. I need stand back. Keep the alien home, I will. The little alien house is the best. You know, I grab feathers. I don't really know that I need them. I don't really know what I would ever use them for, but in this scenario. But What's up, John C? Have fun in there, dude. I've had a lot of problems with stuff getting like stuck in places, which is crazy because this is vanilla Valheim, other than like a UI thing that I have, so that's crazy. Nice day, dude. You're the one that gets to live. Okay, yeah, we need to get... Okay, we only have so much good food left. We need to get on the water. Why is that what it ate? Hold on. I don't even have honey, so that's just what we're eating. But, okay, we can take those cores back to base real quick. Whenever we get to the swamp, but... That's another 16. That is actually enough for what I needed it for, so that's fine. And I already have, I think, another 15 at base, so... That should be enough for some portals on top of it. If we ever need more, this isn't that far from base. Matter of fact, this is actually on the same island as base. Alright. Never had one in the wall outside. Spawned outside in a rock, yes. Yeah, we had one yesterday spawned inside of a copper node that had a bow and it was shooting through the copper node. And it would not come out. Took a long time to get it out. However, it was kind of defending me while I was getting copper, so honestly we'll take it, but yeah. I think that's swamp in front of us, possibly. Hold on. Maybe not. We could see, though. Check it out. We'll get closer. Okay, serpent time. Let's not get a serpent. We have a big problem if we get a serpent. It will be an extra large problem. Please don't do it. Luckily, if you see them first, you can kind of evade the serpent, but I'm not trying to do all that right now, really. I'm gonna book it with wind for sure, just because that's gonna make it a little safer, but... Oh damn, it's almost nighttime. Oh my god, what am I doing, guys? Can't wait for the Subnautica stream. Thinking of buying it. Yeah, I mean, it's already available for purchase. I'm super excited for it. You're going to play Subnautica 2 on release day? So, yes, Gray, we're doing a 24-hour stream on release day. Sorry, it took me a second. Also, my chat was closed. But, yes. Yeah, we're going to try... I say 24 hours. We're going to try and play as long as I absolutely can bear to play. That's the goal. It might be longer than 24 hours. It'll probably be around 24 hours. But, yes, that will be happening. I never considered the amount of stuff in the game that just kind of assumes you have a bow. I know, it's ridiculous. The bow is the only non-optional weapon. Okay. Sleep time. I'm excited to watch you play Subnautica because I don't have free time to play it myself. That's fair. That's fair. Well, maybe if you think it looks really, really cool, Katie, it is multiplayer. Maybe we could play it in the future, but get your coffee stocked up. I will get my tea and my Red Bull stocked up for sure for that day. I have to wait for the fires to turn back on. Are we good? Place near a fire. Why is it not near a fire? Is it raining? Yes. Cool. In that case, I have an idea for how to kind of do this. We'll organize our stuff in the morning, but... I was like, I don't need to do all this right now, just... I'll make a better fireplace at some point, but... Did you already buy the game? Oh, dude, it is already, like... It's already downloaded. I have the game preloaded, ready to go. 10 a.m. for me on Thursday. We're starting, and I plan to go till 10 a.m. Friday if I can manage. Caffeine pouches, shameless plug. You know what, John C? Fair enough. I'll let the plug... Oh, I'm invited to the plug. Or, inviting to the plug. Now, the other thought is for Subnautica that I did think about when I said I was going to play it for that long. The other thing I'm a little worried about is that there's not that much content in the game. Now, there probably is, but since Subnautica's not really grindy, it's more story. Asking for... or expecting from a brand new early access like 30 hours worth of stuff when the game is not that expensive is about what I would expect, but I think I might almost be able to get through it, so we'll see. That's a thing to consider as well. And then you sleep all day Friday and don't play factory game, right? Listen, Katie, that's the plan, but sometimes stuff happens. I don't know about sleep all day Friday, but I probably will sleep till Friday evening and then play a bit of factory game and then go back to sleep Friday night. So that way I can wake up at the right time for community server. To be fair, we did play a bit of factory game last night, and honestly, it was super fun. Give me just like 2 seconds to check something real fast. And then we'll be good to go. Hey, you guys are popping. We got 27 people in here. That's fire. Hope you guys are having a good day. Okay. Got a thing responded to. Let's move. Let's move. Heavy. We can drop our coal off. Now we do kind of have to get moving because I don't have that much food left. But me and a friend have played Valheim without mods as new content was added, start to finish. Hold on. I don't even think I need to really kill those guys. Okay, we clearly can't go that way. There's plains right there. Behind that Black Forest part. Oh wait, hold on. I did modded world only for QOL, but I started a new fully modded one with new mobs after watching your videos. That sounds fun, Gray. I love full mods, but I also get playing with QOL. Like, quality of life is nice as well. To factory or not to factory is the question. No, the answer is always to factory at nighttime, because it's actually, like, it's kind of the chill out for the day, and it's still making content, so, you know, I don't mind. But, yeah, we've definitely had a few days on Satisfactory where we say we're going to play for an hour, and then we play for 6. Everyone knows Minecraft is superior to a factory game. You're not talking about, like, that's just not even really a good comparison. Satisfactory and Minecraft are just completely different games. I mean, you could still have the opinion that Minecraft's better, but they're very, very different. What's up, Don Marcio? How are you? Grogger Village. Depends how you play Minecraft, I guess, right? But a lot of the automation side of Minecraft is not really... Like, some of it is meant to be there, absolutely, and you can do some automation stuff. You're right about that. But a lot of, like, the XP farms and stuff that people do are not meant to be like that. Where was redstone maxing? See a dang bit of swampy yet. What's up, Cheebs? How are you doing? I don't really see anything, man. It looks like swamp. Also, that might not have been plains on the backside of that. That might have been meadows. I may have been mistaken. We're almost out of food, dude. Kind of true, there's unintended mechanics being used in unintended ways. Yes, Chameleon, that's exactly what I mean. Like, you know, the other game is fully intended for you to exploit it. That game, Minecraft, is partially there, but not always. Some of the unintended mechanics are absolutely nuts. Guess what I dreamed about last night? Item, buses, and manufacturers. Good, tree hugger. Good. Before to 4 o'clock. Is that when you get off, Jeebs? Or if you're in school, is that when you get out of school? Is that when you're done for the day? At whatever you're doing? Work made, I'm so burned out. That's fair. That is fair. We'll all look forward to 4 o'clock then. Factory, everything is working perfectly as intended. Yes. Well, Katie, it doesn't always work like that, but sometimes. Is there an automation mod for Valheim? There used to be hopper mods and stuff for Valheim that actually did kind of do that, but yeah. Everything is working kind of for some reason. Don't touch it in Minecraft. Yes. I haven't seen any of your Satisfactory content. Do you have another channel with that? No, it's on this channel. There's a 16-hour long video of my first ever full playthrough of it. Trio grind went through a 12-step program for Satisfactory. But yeah, great. There's 2 episodes of a series that I started with a friend that we were never able to finish, and then there was a full movie of me doing it solo all the way through, and then we're doing another one soon. What's up, Atlas? We're going to the swamp. That's what we can afford to have on us. Please be good, swamp. That was not part of the deal. It better not spawn like a mosquito on top of me. The leech. You swamp, yeah. How'd you get planes? There's probably planes out in the water. Like, if you look at the top of my screen, it says planes. That's probably what it is. But, you know what? Actually, hold on. Let's go ahead and get this to start. Yeah, there's swamp. Through the surf when I went through a glass door for a game. Lil Happy? No, you've not. Also, I'm letting you know if I land in the swamp, there might be a chance that it takes me a second to read it. But you're more than welcome to tell me. I'm kind of scared about a leech following me out here and beefing with me while I'm on top of this thing, but... Found it 7 months ago. I will add it to my watch list. I play Satisfactory as well. Yeah, so... like I said, me and Mr. Pink are doing a playthrough right now. Who's on the Twitch chat? Are doing a playthrough right now, 4 videos, but that will be in episodes and stuff like that. But that movie is my first actual, like, my first time playing through it by myself all the way through. Planes in the water, they should be added to in the sky. Because I don't really want to have the leech problem that I was just saying I was worried about, and because I know where there's another one of these at, I'm not too worried about that. We got 17. We can't make a knife, but we can make a harpoon, so we'll do that at some point. But hey, that was our first one of those. That wasn't too bad, and we're at the swamp, so it doesn't look like a good swamp, but it is a swamp. Ain't nothing here, dude. Not a thing. Not a thing. We're just gonna keep moving on. We're gonna keep on keeping on and go this way. Straight south. I like it. Spartan, you don't need a knife. I know, I can't make a knife either, but it's okay. Jesus Christ, a little happy. Harpoon still counts though? Yeah, definitely. Harpoon is still spear. We're good there. I had a mod break the other day with resource collection where it was multiplying my in-game multiplier. Oh yeah, no, great. It sounds like creature level and loot control, but yeah, some of them will do that. Same thing happens with that mod as well. I expected a lot more This Is Sparta kicks. Maybe that's how we end some of the boss fights from now on. Ooh. Almost nighttime again. We're running out of food, game. You gotta give me a better swamp soon. Indiana, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Much appreciated. Swamp over here on the left side, I think, also looks like a small one, but I don't know that there's much. I don't think we can get much farther for the day, so I think we should stop here and portal back. It's definitely a swamp on the left. That's actually big enough to have. It's big enough to have a crypt or two, maybe not more than that, but yeah. Yeah, it was creature level and loot control. Yep, I figured it would be. I figured it would be. Pizza rolls for breakfast, Ryan. That sounds phenomenal. That sounds like the best thing ever. Straight out of the Abyss cookbook, yes. Follower goal of 180 was just completed. Hell yeah. Cool. Watching out some lemonade, Katie. Why are you shitting on my lemonade? Okay, hey, let's maybe not break the boat in any way, please. Yeah, game, I wanted to go up on top of that with that. And then you're going to drop it back down and flip my fucking boat. I'm not going to lie, it's not worth my boat breaking out here for that. I wanted the chitin. I got enough for the harpoon. It's not worth my boat getting broken out here for it. Where the hell did the island go that I was going towards? Oh, right there. Nice. Plains. Swamp. Okay. Okay. Control level and loot control plus max raids plus permadeath shortest run ever for this guy. I'll be honest, this challenge is like one of my ideal challenges right now because it's like Spartan PermaDeath, right? Now I'm not saying the difficulty is my ideal challenge because it's hard, but my ideal challenge is being given a rule set, and I can kind of exploit some things that weren't given in the rule set, but also I'm hard stuck to a rule set. So it gives me a challenge, but I can also be a little creative with some problem-solving solutions. It's kind of what I want to do. Like, I really like these. That's like always what I'm looking for in challenges. I really like the vibe of this one specifically. So, do we risk that? Because we could risk that. Let's just mark it. Let's just mark it. That's not how you spell henge, I don't think, but that's fine. Like, I feel like that's the type of one that would, you know, I feel like that's the type of one that would have the Aglet stone, but also I just cannot afford to go up there. Man versus himself, yes. It's me. This guy's resourceful and creative. Somebody grab him. No. No, like, for this challenge, though, I'm like, you know, I'm not going to go outside what I was given to do it with. However, if something like Tames wasn't specified, I may use them to my advantage quite heavily. Later game. Especially later game. It's like a nice spot. What could possibly go wrong? Here's the thing, dude. I would normally jump straight into that plains with this gear on, no questions asked. But I just... that would be a sad way to lose. We'll come back and check this out in the morning. Desquito, sure, but if I see it coming and we have the spear ready, it would be okay, I think. But but you know, if I didn't see it coming or something like that, it would be bad. It'd be bad. How much damage does the Desquito do as a base? Restart Desquito? Not possible. Thank God. Not unless we're playing our modded stuff. Okay, let's just check it out real fast. Not the Stonehenge, but like the swamp. See, turnips, we love that. Okay, there's nothing in this swamp. Unless that's something over there. Which it's not. Also, yeah, I don't have poison resist, which didn't even really think about it. I should probably have that. Do you have the bronze to make one of those? Because if not, we should maybe grab it. Oh, hold on. Not again. Not again. Okay. Jesus Christ. Oh, that gave me flashbacks, guys. That was bad. Oh, there was one there too. No, 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 no. Are Spartans allowed meads? Of course. Be a Spartan without some mead. Oh yes, we can use meads though, Cheebs. We definitely can. 1 star. That's one skeeter that chased a deer into the Black Forest that just so happens to be there when you're passing through. Yeah, that could be bad. Oh, I almost just fell back in the water with leeches again. Okay, hold on. There's another swamp over there. Check that out instead. But will they be remembered? Yeah, will I actually remember to make the meads that I'm supposed to have? Probably not. I do love leeches. I do love leeches. I just don't really want to cuddle one right now. See, this looks like a fire swamp. This looks great. Leeches are bad enough in real life. I don't know why they make giant ones. I don't know, man. I'm waiting for these leech emotes to come in clutch when you fully enter the swamps. Yeah, they'll be there. I love the leech emotes. We have new emotes that I've just... I don't know. I've been too lazy. I need to put the new emotes in. We have Banhammer emotes that are phenomenal. And I think a couple other ones as well. That's 2-star Draugr with a bow. Let's not go anywhere near that. There's also a plains behind this one. What's up, Shero? Fire swamp, you say? This is a fire swamp, not a fire swamp. Leech maxing. Yeah, that's the term. That's what we're always doing. That's just what I'm gonna start calling stream. I'm never gonna say I'm streaming again. Thursday we're doing a 24-hour leech maxing session. Did I just see one back here? Yes, I did. Cool. Oh, game. Yeah, no, I'm good. There's a guy right here as well. Dude, why are there so many blobs? Phenomenal start. Phenomenal start. Oh god, dude. Terrifying. This is all a risky ass move without a poison potion. I hate it. I should have made one. We didn't. Should leeches to the water in the dungeons. You know, it's I don't know why I agree with you, but I do actually agree with you. I do think that leeches could be present in the dungeons as well. Weak sauce, Stronger. I can still parry, buddy. I can still parry. I don't know how I can still parry, but I can. Okay, let's take the iron back. Okay, we have enough chains for a bellows, I think, which is good. That means we can upgrade the spear again if we really want to. Yeah, we do. Nice. Valheim Cafe would be fire. I'm a little happy. That would be... I would go to Valheim Cafe IRL. Let's get Amber. There we go. I see people complaining that the Meadows is too hard. Jesus. Next room over, it sounds like, doesn't sound like there's anything there. Holy crap, dude. It's so much. We're having such a good time in here. This is the best. Valheim Cafe, I'd never leave. Exactly, dude. I'd sit there and play Valheim and eat ice cream. Ice cream and lox meat pie all day, please. Katie, I think we found the root to my problem. I think it just has to be Valheim themed food. Then I'd eat proper food. If I can get to Mistlands at 15 FPS on the controller, then the game can't be that hard. That's fair. Lox meat pie IRL sounds so good. Yes, it does. It sounds phenomenal. There's a blob right in here. See if we can throw it, but... Why have locksmith pie when you can have a pet locks? Dude, pet locks would be sick. We love the lizard ox. I suggested they play a nice game of solitaire. I love it. Ah, there goes my pickaxe. Cool. Alright, so maybe let's slide in here. Why is no one swearing in Finnish? Because I told him to stop doing that. That's why. Hold on. Okay. Alright. Miss Terra Supreme and a muck shake, please. Exactly. See, that's what I'm talking about. Alright. It's an abomination and a jogger with a bow right outside. Hell yeah. Good morning, fish collector. App of the locks. Okay, seeds. We need to get these turnips planted now. Stat. ASAP. Are all the kakarot's grown? No, not quite. Love the name Street Hooker. Okay. What's up? The break. Back Atlas, what the hell is that? Don't make me look it up. Please. Stop putting stuff in other languages, guys. Alright. Yeah, no, that is exactly what I thought it is. Okay, Atlas. Other languages. Can you make a stream with viewers? I do it every weekend, actually. We had people apply for it, and we do it every weekend, so we do have a stream with viewers. Okay, back out into the farm. 16, so let's plant 8. Nice stream, by the way. Thank you very much, Indiana. Yeah, we do have a community stream every weekend. We picked people out from a group of people. Like, we gave people the chance to apply. We picked some people for it, and then we play with them now. So... Man, we have a lot of tree seeds. Oh, we also got more carrot seeds. Hold on. 12 of these things. Better food. That's what we need. We can make... How am I almost out of meat, dude? I spent so long getting meat. Okay. That's fine. Is this the real Spartan Valheim stream? It is. Actually, technically, the real one the real one that I have the idea from happens on Fridays. But you know, this is my version of it. Okay, minced meat is cool. We can go down and get. Yeah, let's go down and get more stuff for it. Let's go down and get some neck meat for it. Have you played Atlas made by the same people that made Ark? No. Atlas was a fucking disaster. Atlas was a disaster. just typing out all the reasons he loves his fans. I mean, no, I've tried to help somebody with something, which, you know, midstream is fine. We got some time to sit back at base for some of these times, so okay. Or waiting for stuff to cook and waiting to get arrested or like wet debuff. I will be typing because I've got messages to respond to on Discord, which is, you know, but it's people that I said that I would help, and I actually do need to help them. So, and while I could wait till after stream, why would I? Maybe I can help them now. Hey, get over here. Real stream is the friends we made along the way. You know, that's true, Ryan. It's cliche and kind of a meme, but honestly kind of true. I do really enjoy the friends I've made along the way. What's up, Thano? How are you doing? Get over here, bud. Back here. Doing pretty decent. What about you? I'm doing pretty good. Having fun with the Spartan stream idea. Spartan PermaDeath idea. It's been really fun so far. If you guys don't know why I'm throwing the spirits to make them annoyed at me. When do we get the hunter's spear that doesn't make any noise when you throw it? Like the hunter's bow. Overtossed a bit. Tree. Not that it would have hit it anyways, but like still, come on, tree. Would live in Valheim. Am I alone on this? No, I would live in Valheim. Okay, wet debuff. We gotta do this. Ingredients, we got some more of that, some of that, some of that. We'll have sausages soon. Got some of that for milkshake. Did I not get more meat than one? That's crazy. No, I had to have. Hold on. Where did I just put it at? Did I just put it in mob drops or something? Because I had the neck tail as well. Am I losing it? What just happened? Did we not just go out and get necktail? Was my auto pickup off? No, it was on. Game? Did I just put it somewhere stupid and not realize it? Hold on. What actually just happened? Was I just not paying attention and did I do something stupid, or am I just absolutely confused as hell? I'm so bamboozled right now. What just happened to my necktail that I went out and got? Auto pickup was on. We have cooked them? I didn't cook them. We have 2 on us, but that are cooked, but we didn't cook them. Would someone care to explain what the hell just happened? Okay, because I went out and killed a bunch of boar and neck, and I came back with 1 boar meat. Where did everything just go? Probably the first person to ever make a bronze spear. You know, maybe, but it is actually a goated weapon. It actually does a lot of damage. I think I'll be making the bronze spear in the future. Okay, so we're going out to get more neck meat. I saw you picked up some. I know, it was in my inventory. What did I just do? If someone can rewind and tell me what the hell I just did, that's... I don't know, man. I already made... Okay, guys, I'm losing it. Guys, I already made it into stuff. Guys, my brain hurts. I already made it into food. I already made it into food. I'm losing it. I'm officially losing it. Sword is so much better. I don't know. I think I'd take the... I think I'd definitely take the spear over the sword. Oh my god, guys. Somebody take away my everything. I don't deserve anything today. Oh, my eyes. My brain. Why am I so dumb? And this is when we're about to go back to the swamp, right? You know, that's great. Okay, allow me to type for a second because my brain hurts. Like, I need to just not for a second. Sorry, that was... Okay. Bang, bang, we got food. We're good. Alright, we're fine. Let's sleep. We'll go back to the swamp in the morning. Brain hurts a little bit. Jesus, hold on. Need to head out. If you're still streaming in an hour and a half, I'll rejoin. Alright, sounds good, Gray. Thanks for hanging out. Did I just rewind to see the brain skip in real time? Yeah, that's good. Thank you. How was it? Because it must have been bad. Do you think Abyss is typing? Well, I'm doing 2 things. I'm helping somebody with a video and helping somebody make a mod pack. So, yeah. Helping somebody improve their video, helping somebody do a mod pack. Recipe for lox meat pie, yes. Jesus Christ, Tree Hugger. Also, Thano, I didn't even see the message till now that I made mincemeat with it. But you know, it's yeah. No, the brain fart was hard. That was bad. All right, we're alive. We're well-ish. Let's go back. Core wood. Hold on, before I leave, I want a bonfire. Don't have any core wood. All right, no core wood. Yeah, okay, cool. I mean, I did what I meant to do. I meant to make mincemeat with it. I was just then looking for it again to make mincemeat with. Like, I completely just blanked that I had ever made it. Okay. Hold on. We need a bit of ancient bark. Or not ancient bark, core wood. We need a bit of core wood to do what I want to do. We're going to bonfire that guy if I can. Pizza or KFC? Which will heal my bones faster? Little Happy, definitely the KFC. It's trying to destroy my portal. Or it's destroying my work. It's actively destroying my workbench. Don't turn the core wood into minced meat. I'll try my hardest not to. Okay. Don't use the tree to turn yourself into mincemeat either. Yeah, that's also a thing. Alright, I'm gonna lock the fuck in for a moment. We'll be back. We'll be back. Why does it let you turn core wood and fine wood into coal, but won't let you use them in your campfire? I don't know. That's a good question, actually. Alright, we have a little bit of core wood. We need a couple cores and a fine wood. Can I make on the front of that? And we also need ancient bark and some regular wood. I need all sorts of shit. Okay. We're getting heavy. We're gonna be full of wood for just a moment. Okay, I'm gonna drop into the swamp crypt, grab what I need as far as ancient bark, and then we're gonna kill the abomination with the bonfire. Ow. Like a pro. Okay. Nice. Alright, let's go take this wood all back so I can not have to have it in my inventory. You should be able to burn ancient bark as well. I do think you should just be able to burn all the woods, but I get why maybe Yggdrasil and ancient bark you can't, just because there's no way to regrow it, but still, just let me. Alright. We have bones chest. We'll throw the withered bones in. Love when you use special attack with a spear and pick it back up and it auto equips. I do too. What I don't like is when I do it and it auto equips or it picks it back up and I'm ready to like hit with it and it's just a little too fast. So then I throw the spear and I just punch whatever I'm fighting. And I'm like, come on. I was using the spear throw for a stagger and then I'm just gonna sit here and what? Punch it? That's the only thing that happens to me sometimes with the spear throw that makes me mad. 26. Let's get this all on the boat. We may actually take it back and we may actually take this back, make it into stuff, and then teleport a new boat back here. That would give us some time as well to make up some poison resist meads. Not be quite so stupid with this. Because then we could do the next part of the exploration with a bigger boat. How much damage did you do? You know what? We need entrails. First world problems? Yes, Cheeps. It is first world problems. I'm just saying. It happened to me yesterday. It almost got me killed yesterday. It made me sad. We still need some more. But like, it does still happen. It is, you cannot punch, you cannot hit with the spear right after you pick it back up, or else you will just start punching and not have it out. Sometimes you'll even start punching while you do have it out, which is even weirder. Okay, we are gonna make a harpoon before we leave, just because I can. That's all of that iron back. So from right here, that's a long sail to take 30-something iron back, but we'll do it. We'll find, maybe we'll take a new path back and see what we can find as well, as far as other stuff goes. Ninth world problems, yes. Ryan, I actually love that. Anytime I have a Valheim problem, I'm gonna call it a ninth world problem. Or is it the ninth world or the 10th world problem? Can you nuke a nuke? Can you make a nuke and nuke the swamp? I wish. 10th, it's 10th world problems, yes. Still, the idea is there. Alright, harpoon. Missile harpoon. Pierce 10. Oh, I didn't get enough for it. God damn it, dude. Okay. I thought I did have enough for it. I thought it was 25. It's cool. Mob drops. We'll be back for that. We'll be back for that. In the meantime. Right now, I think... Okay, hold on. We should go ahead and make the poison mead, but we shouldn't do it before we come back. That is a really long sail back. We have the stuff to make a fermenter. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We'll go ahead and make the poison mead and work around base for a day or two, and then go back out there with it. Because there is a lot of blobs in the rest of that swamp crypt, so we can do that for now. 10 resin, 30 fine wood. Did Spartan use bombs? You know, we talked about that yesterday, and actually, I was told by the person who gave me the challenge that she did think, Emma told me she thought the bombs were allowed. If you guys didn't know, challenge came from Emma. But, yeah, she told me that she thinks that they actually did originally, like when they started doing the challenge, that they were allowed bombs, but I don't know. I'm probably not going to use them. But, I don't know. It's a possibility that I could. I just don't know if I will. Also, we don't have a mead kettle. Ow, and it's hot in there. Tin and copper. Okay, all we need is a little bit more copper. We should go ahead and do the work for that real quick. It's about to be nighttime. We can sleep. We can do the work to get the copper. We can spend a day or two back here getting poison. But yeah. I'm kind of surprised that you haven't looked for a starred wolf. You know, there is a mountain right above us. I actually did look for wolves on the very edge of it to see if there was possibly a tameable one, but I'm not going into the mountain yet, obviously, because they would be bad. So, yeah. I mean, I guess that's not obvious for me because I do stupid stuff like that, but... Not quite yet. Name it Sea Underpants. Name the one-starred wolf Sea Underpants. I like it. A little happy I actually might do that, but then I'd have to get it outside. Hey. Something's breaking my something. I hear it. I just wear the root helmet, to be honest. Oh, that's fair. I only ever make bone mass or poison res for bone mass fight. Well, I feel that for a normal playthrough, but the blob poison definitely can kill you if you're in a bad spot, and get you really low health if you don't. So I definitely need to be careful of it, because that, and I've almost died to that so many times. But the root helmet is also fair, but I just need I need the higher stuff for sure. But yeah, probably make the iron helmet and just run poison res. I don't know how much the iron helmet is. I think it's pretty cheap. I think it's like 70 iron for a full iron helmet. I started running before the spear even hit him. Oozers can ruin a day. Absolutely, an Oozer could ruin the day. Like, we're not in a rush. You know, we rushed really hard with the other permadeath, and this one's even harder, and it's like, yeah, let's just not. Let's take it slow. Let's build some stuff at base for a minute and build some stuff up. Plus, you don't have blunt damage? Yeah, exactly, that too. Oh yeah, Thano will try and get me killed, but normally it's through a bet or something like that. That's what happened on max raids. I really just don't feel like fighting this guy. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't care. Oh, now I care. Did we learn a lesson last week? No. Okay, that's all we need from him. You know what? Why am I don't even need the troll hide, actually. Don't even want the troll hide. Oh, actually, we do want the troll trophy, though. Definitely want the troll trophy. For bait. I hate so I can spend 10k channel points to force you to drop an item. Dude, channel points would never be worth me ruining a video. No amount of them ever. Place a torch in the alien eyes to make it show Spartan rage. I will do that. I kind of want to wait until I have the braziers, like the brighter ones or like the hanging ones. Because those will look way cooler. Copper troll mining was not smart, but we got it back, so that's fine. Tilt it a little this way. Is it a Spartan alien or an alien Spartan? It's definitely an alien Spartan. It's definitely what the house is. Also, I want a big red shield again. I miss having my wooden shield. That was actually not that bad of a throw, but not quite perfect. He also started moving. Okay. Get both of those smelting up real quick. We'll put all of our stuff away from right now. Ingredients, we got that. Okay. Stone, we have this for building up when we get our stone cutter back, which is very, very soon. Yeah. He suggested I start my YouTube career with I try to beat Valheim with a broken arm in Discord. That's so funny. That would be yeah, that would be difficult. I mean, hey, Lil Happy, it'd be a difficult challenge. It would be hard. Two leather scraps. The other side. I'll learn my own storage system one of these days. Today's not the day, but one of them I will. Poison res. Necktail. Alright, we're not going to turn it into minced meat. We're going to go get necktail and keep it. What else do we need? We needed thistle and 10 honey, which we should have plenty of honey. But... that bird is a bird in the tree. Oh, we missed the shot. Nice. From the ground. What's our spear skill at? It's got to be really high, right? Oh yeah, it's almost 50. We're cooking on spear skill. Those. That's enough for what we needed. Okay, maybe we will actually get enough to make some more minced meat. It's good food. It's good food. It's good eating. We don't really have any more carrots left for it, though. Morning, Captain. We winning? Going for modern now, right? I mean, yeah, technically we are actually going for modern now because no bone mass, but we're very, very far away from that as far as actual progression. But yeah, technically. We are going for modern now. You know, I really wanted to use wolves for the modder part of it, and part of me's kind of tempted not to. I don't know why, I just feel like I could do it without it. Now, Yagluth might be different as far as what I can do without wolves and tames. There's still a chance I could do it. I just don't know how much armor or padded helmet's really going to get me. Item frames to have cores in the eyes. It would look sick. We'd need a bunch of cores. We would need a bunch of them to make it look right. Tell me we have enough thistle, please. Right? Thistle? Oh, yeah, we do. We got thistle. We got honey. Thistle, honey, necktail, and something else. Coal, which we have. Explode. Got necktail, we got that, we got this, we got that. We'll keep the honey on us as food. And that'll be done on day 37. Nine more copper is not bad. What else can we make? Can we upgrade the deer hide cape? 8 deer hide, 10 of these. I mean, we actually could. We just need to make the bronze for that piece. Maybe we should do that real quick. What's up, Royce? Lock's Army versus Yagaloth. It might not hurt. 2-star wolves are better because you can pack more into one spot. Or even regular wolves are better because you can pack more into one spot. But part of me just really wants to do the challenge, like, actually just with this stuff. I don't know. But I also understand that the last bosses may not be necessarily very possible to do it like that. So, I don't know. Hear me out, the bear patterns and loincloths should be fair game. Listen, I understand, but they're technically, by Valheim's wiki, they are, if we're going to use Valheim's wiki to justify the fact that we use a spear, or a harpoon as a spear, because it's in the spear class, we got to say that those are technically still in the pants and chest piece class. What's up, Cosmic? Sorry, I missed your chat for just a moment. How are you doing today? No Tames allowed. Too bad. We're doing it anyways. All good. Appreciate. Hope you're doing well, though. Okay. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do with that. Hold on. There we go. That makes more sense. Just got my wisdom teeth out, but the numbing is still active, so I'm doing fine for the time being. Oh, jeez. All right. Well, Cosmic, make sure to get some rest, my friend. Yeah, that's. I mean, could be rough. I hope you have a good recovery though. I know that stuff is real bad for a lot of people. I'm fortunate enough to still have mine. But yeah. We will be here. I'll be hanging out with you during the recovery as much as I can. I'll be here. Locksteel AoE 2 and more damage should be fine as long as they don't stack higher than 2. Fair, but like I said, wolves you can get like 20 of them on Yagaloth. Locks you can maybe get like 6 around Yagaloth before they start to like wander off. If I had to pick one, I'd definitely pick locks personally, but I don't need another ingredients chest, man. Jesus. These are mob drops for now, I guess. We'll need more storage anyways, but had a big meeting. What have I missed? We made it to the swamp, Katie. But that's about it. Killed an abomination. You should be allowed to use the bronze chest armor. I feel it, but trust me. Trust me, I cannot. Discussing elite Yag strats. Yes, we are. Well, happy that is fairly lucky. Yeah, see, when I was a kid, they pulled a bunch of my regular teeth and then used braces to pull them together because I had problems with my teeth. But that made it so that I could keep my wisdom teeth, and they actually did their job of filling in spots that were missing. So that was actually kind of cool. But I know that's normally not the experience. And I had 2 wisdom teeth, though. Oh, sick. Man, this is so far away for just a swamp. Dude, we're like halfway to the Ashlands. Oh, God. Oh, Thano, that's crazy. I didn't realize what you were saying. You don't have... That's nuts. That's sick. That's cool. By the same point yesterday, Lord Abyss is unmoved by reason arguments. Yes, because... I'm not unmoved by the reason arguments. Trust me, I understand the reasoning. Like, if somebody else were doing this challenge and we're like, oh, but this is what I do, I get that. But this is just the name of the limited gear challenge we're doing. Just is this way. Okay. What I want to do, there's a lot of things I want to do. This area is very dangerous for me. Part of me wants to go get enough copper to make iron nails over here so I can sail back on a quicker boat as I'm waiting, but oh, you know what I know what I can do. Hold on. I know what I can do. There's a few things I can do actually, but there's a lot of things I can do. I don't know, man. There's so many things I can do, but I really just want the poison meat done more than anything. I'm losing it. Once again. We could begin to spawn block if we want. We were literally about to work on upgrading the bronze, my deer hide cape, and then I just completely forgot. I'm just, yeah. Shadow. We're also going to start to spawn block this area now that I have Draugrs that can spawn at base. Really, the Draugrs don't scare me that much. The blobs scare me quite a bit if I didn't have poison res when they spawned. But spawn blocking this area around the base a little bit would probably be a good idea. A little over-caffeinated this morning. I was trying to aim the chaos better. Shadow, I love the way you're aiming the chaos already. It's pretty funny. No worries. Trees knocking over other trees is so satisfying. I agree. We had, on our modded series, we have, like, the Plant Easily mod that puts them in a perfect grid. And the other day we had a line of, like, 30 of them domino over, and it was so nice. It was so nice. Okay. So... let's hit the edge of where I don't have... okay, right here I don't have workbench coverage. We put a workbench. Here I don't have workbench coverage, so we put a workbench. Right here we don't have coverage. This is all we're trying to do. This area around our base shall hold no more problems for us. Right on this rock as well. Ever tried Popeyes or Chick-fil-A? We don't have those in our country. I'm sorry you don't have Chick-fil-A in your country. A little happy. It's actually, like, tragic. Chick-fil-A is the shit. Happy, did you say you're from Georgia? Not the state, the country? I think you may be the first person. I think that's what you said yesterday. If so, you may be the first person that I know from there. Yeah, see, that's sick. That's cool. Definitely the first person I know from there. Bojangles is an elite chicken shop. Katie, I don't I don't know. Well, no, I do disagree with you, but you know what? We can still be friends. I guess. Maybe I just haven't had a good one, though. Only have KFC and off-brands. I mean, at least you got KFC. KFC be everywhere international, I feel like, which is cool. But I feel like that is always I feel like that one, McDonald's and Subway are just everywhere. Okay. That's the next spot. KFC isn't too bad, though. It's not the elite stuff, but it's not bad. Thano, we literally said not talking about the state. Oh, okay, cool. The Dollar Tree? Atlas, where are you from? Where you have Dollar Tree? I mean, unless it's the US, but... Now, I remember going to Iceland. There was KFC, Subway, and McDonald's. There might not even really have been McDonald's. I remember there being KFC and Subway, though. Those were the two things that I had a lot of when I was in big towns there. If there is any such a thing as a big town there. Subway's fallen off like no other. I do agree. There are still some situations where Subway is still my go-to, though. There's a lot of times traveling where it is because I don't know. I feel like it's one of the things I can kind of trust a little bit. I got you, Alice. Want to go to the US and try others? Dude, there's... Happy... If you come to the US with the goal of fast food, you will leave probably happy. You'll probably leave happy. I mean, you'll always be happy because you're happy, but You know. But if you come to the U.S. shooting for fast food, you will have a great time. I like Subway and Arby's, and I'm tired of the slander they get. You know what, Katie? Arby's brought back the only thing that I like from there, and I'm happy. So, you know, I'm actually a big fan of Arby's now that they brought back the only thing that I need from there. I don't know if they got rid of them everywhere or just at some of the local ones, but it made me so mad. They got rid of my ham and Swiss melt, and we're about to have a riot. But they brought it back, and now I'm happy with them. And we're fine. Okay, see, this is a weird situation where, like, this is going to have to be, like, right here, but this one may leave actually a little bit of a gap. Arby's is probably the most hated fast food place in the U.S. I think it depends where you're from. I think here it's Burger King, and I feel like at least here, because the Burger Kings here suck, it's justified. But, you know, I think it depends where you're from on how good each restaurant is. That should help protect some of our stuff from spawns. There's still a lot more we could do, but that should help a bit. It's not all the way out, but you'll have fajolis. I do. There's some near me. I haven't had it in a very long time, but my mother loves it. Actually, I don't know if I've ever had it, but my mother loves it. It's Alright, let's go ahead and sleep. B-dubs is the way to go. Fish collector, that is what yeah, that is one of my favorites. It depends, it really depends which one though, like, there are some bad ones for sure, but so, poison mead done? Oh yeah, it's done. All right. Food-wise, do we have carrots? Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. Chipotle barbecue dry rub is my favorite. See, I'm much more of a spicy person if I go get wings. I'm much more on like the side of getting like wild or desert heat dry seasoning for that. It's more where I'd be vibing at. Not wild dry seasoning, but feathers. Dude, I think we're done on feathers. I think we're all good on feathers completely in every way. Bam. Okay, let's head back. Let's head back. Poison mead, we will not forget it. Poison mead, don't forget it. Okay, let's go ahead and mark this. Okay. If I'm not as involved in the conversation of fast food, I'm still reading it. I'm just we're now back in the swamp. I gotta keep myself alive. Like I said, I've been really trying to not get myself killed or distracted to reading chat during tense moments as much. So. Tell me I managed to not get hit by poison, even though I wasted all that time waiting for poison meads. None of that, none of that, none of that. None of that. Alright, back to the main room. Tell me I waited all that time just to kill 2 blobs. Oh no, there's more. Okay, I was like, tell me I waited for the meads just to kill 2 blobs. Be dead. A little happy. Those are both things that you should definitely, absolutely try if you get the point. If you get to the, if you ever get the time to, or the opportunity to. There are more than that, but those 2 are definitely on the top of the list. That's 1,000 times more manageable. Stand back real quick. Okay. Fish collector's also very right. That's also very right. I don't know how many states actually have that, but yes. I don't know how many states have that, and I definitely don't know how many countries have it, but Raising Cane's is fire. Fish collector, I do not actually. Kansas has Raising Cane's as well, though. Okay, I don't know how to say the food you mentioned, Happy, but if I ever come to Georgia, I got you. To be fair, if I ever come to Georgia, you're getting a DM asking what am I supposed to be doing? I do enjoy a good bit of traveling, though, so maybe. I'm not against it. Damn it, our thing's already broken. Okay, hold on. So we have... all of it's already back on the boat. Okay, so we have that so far. I forgot that's the only path we have in this one. No problem, I'll be a guide. Hell yeah, I'll take it. Google it. I'll Google it when I am... I'll Google it after stream if I remember. Mention it at the end of stream, I'll Google it. We don't even really need the rest of it, but... I think that's everything from in here. So I did pretty much get the poison meads for no reason, but we will probably stop at other swamps, so that's okay. Let's go ahead and pick this up. Take this stuff back. For now. Cargo trophy, don't want that. I'm thinking of leaving the portal on out here though, since it's so far. It does me poorly because I have to make it back in one journey. Cannot stop for anything. But it also, you know, we need the portal out here. There's definitely also more stuff to be done in this swamp, I think. Yeah, we'll leave the portal here. We'll go ahead and start sailing back. We'll make it back in like a day and a half, I think. Oh, dude, that's such a far sail. We're almost at Mistlands for our first swamp. It's ridiculous. It's bread with melted cheese and butter. Oh, hell yeah. That does sound really good. Man, you guys are making me hungry. I am not eating. I don't really ever eat before stream. So that is... Ugh, you're making me hungry. We're back out to sailing. See, I actually need to go really hard like this way. And I kind of want to go a different way than I came just to see if I can get any more swamp to mark, but... Actually, can I go... Let's whip a left around this island and see what I can see. I should make a breakfast wrap. Alright, that's it. I need to pick a food that's on my desk and start eating because you guys have made me hungry. What's American food? Like authentic? It's weird because American is so many just like other cultures. I think barbecue is probably the only like just American thing. I feel like that is what that is. I feel like if there was something that was like an American restaurant in another country, it would have barbecue at it. But most American food is just heavily combined versions of other food. So I have no idea. Would you consider a Chicago-style hot dog an American thing too? Yeah. I mean, I feel like hot dogs are fairly American as it is. I don't know where they originate from, but like, I also consider hot dogs kind of barbecue though. Like, not in the same sense, obviously, but obviously, like a lot of barbecue restaurants also have hot dogs. But I feel like hot dogs also because of like American baseball and stuff. I guess there's not a other side baseball as much, but I feel like American baseball stadiums have that as well. Never tried brisket. I would love to try it. Yeah, see that's what I feel like American food is. There are probably some other better representations of it, but that's barbecue is it. I feel like that also has to do with where I live, but you know, maybe it's not as big everywhere in the U.S. Chicago deep dish pizza. I've only had it once, but I have had it. Pretty good. It's pretty good. At least I did actually have it in Chicago. Stop talking about food and making me starve at work. Me too, Dano. I actively just had to bust out the snacks because I'm getting hungry. And then, while you may not be able to bust out the snacks, you have a lunch break. Playing poutine and maple syrup. Here's the thing, Shadow. I've never had poutine, but I would. It looks so good. We just don't have anywhere to get it. Like, I could just make it, I guess, but what's the fun if I make it? Oh, huge swamp to our left. That's giant. We're gonna go huge swamp. That's giant. We'll go there next. Oh, damn it. I should have brought the portal with me. I knew it. I have a bag of Doritos that I want so bad right now, but I shouldn't. No, Cosmic. Do not do that. Do not do that. Oh, my lord. Me too, Happy. Katie, you missed the whole native food conversation. I guess you didn't miss all of it, but we're talking about like food from each country. Sorry, I'm looking at chat. See, that's what chat does to me. Like, me just mining and hitting nothing is exactly what's happening when I'm reading. Yeah, that's the swamp of the future right there. That looks great. No, I have not. I've not heard or had that. Back out we go, and ram the thing. Nice. Alright, back out we go. I'm not gonna lie, Thano, I think I would hate that. Not gonna lie. I don't think I would get along with that dish. I know a lot of people who would, I'm not one of them. And I want to respond to messages on Discord, but I can't. I'm gonna die. Can't do it. We need to stay ourselves alive. Also, just so you guys know, it will be a shorter stream than yesterday, but you know, that's just IRL stuff. So, and quite honestly, I'm thinking about playing this tomorrow as well, if this series is still going okay. I just didn't expect to live this long. I planned the modded series because I didn't think I would live, so that's just, yeah. If we do live, maybe we'll play this tomorrow. Oh yeah, Katie, we talked about that. We talked about Canes. That is, yeah. And we're going to be coming in on the backside of this island because of this journey. Coming in back here and going through the river next to our base. Hold on, is that a swamp? Dude, that's so sick. That's so cool. Guys, look at that. That's got to be one of the coolest structures I've ever seen. That's so cool. Dude, there's an abomination there. Why? You know what? Of course there is, actually. Oh, that's really great. Yeah, we may have to go around the other side of the island, actually. One of the coolest structures I've seen in Valheim, though. Like, coolest placed things. We may build a lighthouse and extend that thing out at some point. Good thing there's no wraith. Yeah, that might be a bad day if there was a wraith hanging out up there. A little happy because I'm biased. The first option. I'm slightly biased to one, but yeah, first option for sure. I keep thinking I see serpent trails in the water. Don't love that at all. You guys have made me so hungry. I'm glad this is a short stream today because I am so hungry now. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, I started the food conversation. No, you're good. I have a shorter stream today, and I'm going to get food right after the after stream today, so it does not hurt me. And I got food at my desk. It's not the best food at my desk, but I have some food at my desk. I made everyone hungry. True, but that means your conversation was impactful. Miss Bing, it sounds like it's time for a meal and a nap. That's what I'm officially prescribing you as a not doctor. Oh, it's clearing up beautifully. We're no longer in the ocean. I still don't know which side. I think still coming in on this back side is the smart idea here. Shadow for me, cats. Just because that's what I grew up with. I like all of them, though. Take a nap now. Yeah, that's fair, Miss Bing. That's fair. I did that the other day, and it was very hard to go back to sleep. Oh shit. I'm fucked. We have wind, but this boat is so slow. Also, I'm glad I got to hang out and have a conversation now, because like I said, once we get into some of the more stressful stuff, it'll be harder for me to talk as much, but sailing back and chilling out, it's about all I can do. Maybe I'll take a nap. Somebody wake me up when we get there. I'm gonna go straight back to this side right here. Pretty much headed straight for it though. Also, Katie, yes. Well, at least the first part. But yes. That doesn't necessarily really, is not really an option where I live, but everybody should still like the video. Now, we on Twitch don't know what the question you from YouTube answer is and vice versa, yeah. But I cannot have the comments on screen, Miss Bing, because I use it for videos, and I don't know how to have an overlay that doesn't record to my recording. If I figure it out one day, I would love to have something in the middle, because, yes, that would be nice. But until then, I have to use it for the movie-like recordings, and, yeah. Having the chat there the whole time would make that difficult. But if I find a way out to do chat on both screens without it bothering my recording, without it being there, that would be nice. I've seen people having the other comments from both screens in order. Yeah, no, I can do it, but then I can't, like, then using it for a YouTube video later makes it difficult. I have a full combined chat that I can look at right now that I could put on screen. Then it makes my recording a little messed up. But, like I said, there is some ways that people do Twitch overlays or YouTube overlays that, like, something only goes to the stream and not your recording. If I can figure out how to do that on OBS, I would love to do that. But yeah, that's something I aimed at the beginning of streaming, and I just could not get it. That is a ginormous mountain. Oh, you see that little dip right there? Hold on. Straight up. It's got to be the motto right there in that dip. It's got to be motto right there. I love it. It would require a second instance of OBS because I don't think it natively supports multiple video tracks. Maybe. The other thing, Cosmic, that I could do is I do use a program to I use Restream to actually put it out to the platforms because it's easier to control everything from one hub like that. Something like that might be able to add the chat overlay outside of OBS, but before it goes to the stream. So. Love the ocean music? Yes, I do. That's your mountain boss. Go claim it. I will. I will. We will go up there. Trust me. I wrote modern dip because that's where it's going to be at. I also love the ocean music, though. I can smell the bosses. I can smell the bosses. This is going to be like the Fader thing, but even crazier. There is a Leviathan. We don't need it though. We have enough. We have enough for our abyssal harpoon. Though, does it upgrade to do more damage? Because if it does, maybe we'll do that. Hold on. We might as well stop and grab it, I guess. It's our boat health hat, just because these things like to beat up our boat. Let's leave that one for last. Smell the ocean when I'm sailing in Valheim. I don't know if that would always be a pleasant experience. Especially swamp. Good. Maybe we can't build on Leviathans. That would be crazy. It would be so fun if there was anything like that that you could build on. Or we've talked about a Leviathan trader before. That would be so sick. Like a trader that moves on one. The ocean smells wonderful. Shoreline's not so much. That's fair. Have I ever gone camping? No, I have not. Don't think I'd be a big fan. I like outdoor stuff, but I'm much more of like go out for the whole day and just try and make it back by the end of the day. But it depends. There's some scenarios where I would. I didn't know you used to be able to build on Leviathan. That's cool. Now, I actually feel like I could go camping someplace that was much colder than where I live. I feel like what bothers me where I live is the amount of... Like, if you're outside sleeping, you're just asking to get eaten by mosquitoes. That's about it. That's about all you're asking to do. if I went somewhere that was nice and cold, where that was not as much of a problem, I feel like I could do that much easier. Yeah, fire, sleeping bag, instant coffee. See, that sounds fine. Just put me someplace that's freezing. Put me on a mountainside, and I would love camping. But, oh god, camping where I live at would be absolute hell. Come to the northern parts of Sweden? Exactly. I see, I've been to Iceland, would have camped there. Would have definitely camped there. The wind there was really crazy, but other than the wind, would have been fine. But yeah, Sweden, I would love to go to Sweden. Alaska as well, yes. I am late. What's up? OG, welcome back. Also, that is true, Shadow, but if I could just go somewhere where that was not as much of a problem, I would love it. Come to Finland? Alright, down. Dude, maybe we'll do a Northern Europe tour. And the 5 of you that live there can come hang out. I don't think I have... Actually, no. I actually have a pretty big... Like, YouTube shows me where my audience is from. A pretty big pull is from Northern Europe, which I think is just because Valheim, but... Yeah. Is someone from Finland over on YouTube? I've been there for a few months. Yes, someone over... There's a couple people. There's a friend group of people over on YouTube that are all from Finland. I don't think all of them are here right now, but there are a few of them over here. Come to Georgia. Well, dude, European tour, I'm telling you. You're the only one. I can see how many people have viewed my videos from Georgia this month. I could go check. Fish collection, that sounds fire. Vico's not here. Nah, rip. Alright. Through the river and we're back at base. I think I put the stuff up on the altar yesterday, but I don't really remember. But how much are we... I don't even remember how much we're returning with. We're returning with 58 iron. Perfect. Good start. That'll get us maybe a spear or a hat, and some around base stuff like a boat. But really, that'll honestly probably get us pretty far because that's... We don't need that much iron for armor and stuff. Just our weapons and a hat. That's fair, Miss Bing. I feel like that's hell if there's a lot of other stuff. Where are you from, boss? Me? I am from the great state of Kansas. The great state of nothingness. I missed everything, David. Hey, you didn't miss everything, OG. And this is why it's always turned into videos, so you don't have to worry about it. There will be a video. There's VODs. You can watch it whenever you want. Holy... Hold on. Damn. A big pike. It's only level 2, I guess, but it looked big. Did I start talking about food again? No. I just finished eating my snack. Don't do it to me again. Well, I find that's one of the best parts of being a content creator is how much you can reach and how many cultures you can learn about. Yes, that has been one of the craziest parts. And really, most of my audience is not from the US, which is really cool to me. But yeah, that's not the highest poll that I have, which is kind of cool. Also, Miss Bing, I feel like we talked about this the other night. It's similar to pool, right? But different. I remember. It's a huge wooden Rocky, yes. Well, Happy, at least in stream you're the only Georgian. On the YouTube videos, I would almost most definitely bet you are not. My channel's too small, keeps telling me not enough info. Yeah, it's a long time before you can see the info like that. But that's fair, because YouTube needs, you know, thousands of bits of information to show. God dang it. Oh no, it went... How did it go through the wall? Fun fact, if you throw a full stack of iron, it doesn't like to go anywhere, but if you throw half stacks of iron, it loves to go further. Or even just partial stacks of iron that aren't quite full. From the US, but I doubt there's another viewer with my cultural background watching your vids or stream. I'm always the odd one out. What do you got, Darkstar? There is a surprising amount. I mean, we reach a lot of people on the YouTubes specifically, like a lot. It's been actually, this last month has been really crazy for that, and I would not be surprised to see that maybe somebody does share it. Maybe not your exact background. There's probably some uniqueness to it, but there's a lot. Cambodian, there's definitely similar people, or I'm not saying similar people, but like people from the same background. Yes, like, yeah, could be similar, but unless you have a multi-stage background of like I went here, then I went here, you might be the only one with that. But if you are Cambodian, there's definitely people that share that with you. Cambodia's a bit rarer than most. Fair, but... I can look. BT. See, I'm all that except for the left-handedness. I'm about as boring as it gets. My brother, when you're snickering, is that the right... That is... Yes, Miss Big, that is the right word. That's also hilarious. Oh, I have no... wait. Alright, you know what? Let's turn all of this into coal real quick. Sleep. We'll smelt some iron up in the morning. Hold on, let's... While we sleep, let's view... Oh shit, I can't tab out. While stuff smelts, let's view how many viewers we've had from Cambodia in the last month. We can see. Now you guys have made me curious. Okay. Let's replant turnips real fast while we wait as well. Then we can hang out at base, wait for some stuff to smelt up, and do some research with everybody here. Okay. Let's sit for just a moment. Yeah, we have no fire. Cool. Nice. Like it. Jesus, Darkstar. Alright. Any guesses on amount of viewers from Cambodia this month? Just since, like I said, since we have to sit for a moment. Let's check. More than you guys probably think. Yeah. It's 1,500. 1,500. There goes my fucking bottle cap again. I feel like that happens every stream. But yeah, 1,500 people from 1,500 views from Cambodia in the last 28 days. You were the closest, Little Happy. You were very close. Who is the lowest viewership from? My lowest viewership is from Peru, and it's still at 1,000. Oh, but there is... I would have to export it to get more data. So there's countries with less views, but Cambodia's in the top 50 actually. Oh, holy shit! No, hold on. I read the wrong thing. Hold on. I read Colombia. Hold on, not the right country. I would have to export it to a Google Sheet to see it. Hold on, we can look. I was wrong. What is the... Okay, YouTube's graph is being stupid. But no, I was wrong. I was 100% wrong. It's not letting me export the sheet so I can actually look at it, unfortunately, which is stupid because I wanted to look. But it's not in the top 50, actually. That was Colombia. I was reading real quick. Trying to get back to stream. My second... how many South Africa viewers? Hold on. This is definitely the game we're going to play for a little bit. I can tell. We're gonna hang out and research viewership for a little bit. South Africa. Let's see. 3,400 people from South Africa. My highest right now is the United States, but it only accounts for 28% of my channel. So that's pretty good. Top 5 are US, Germany, Canada, UK, and Poland. Those are the top 5. Does it break it down by state at all? No, it does not. I wish. That would be cool if it did. Don't forget to restock smelter. Yeah, we need more wood. Hold on. We need to clear inventory as well. We're like we're getting stuff as we're getting all of this, like progression stuff, and I'm just not paying attention. We're having fun though. Trader stuff. In that order? Yes, in that order. That was me reading down the list. Finland and Sweden are on the like top 10, I think. They're fairly high. Let's put this in the meat chest. Mob drops. We might as well put this in the heavy. How many Canadian viewers? Hold on. Hold on. Let me move some shit around real fast. Canadians, 26,000. It's a pretty even split. Also, Finland and Sweden are both at 15,000. Yeah, Cosmic, I kind of wish it did. That would be kind of cool to see. I don't think there is a way, though. Could you not find me on the list? No, I could not see Georgia. I don't think. If it's not in the top 50, I can't see it. And there's, you know, obviously a lot more countries than top 50, but yeah, that is. If the other 70% starts commenting stuff in their native language, what are you going to do? Well, most of their native, like, most of the native language is still English for some of them. Not all of them, I guess, but some of them. I guess we could have Canadians doing French in here, but then we will switch it to members only chat. But yeah. Got to watch the newest. All right, let's go grab some more stuff. Go grab some more of this. Yeah, it's cool that YouTube does that. I like to know where people come from. I'm sorry, guys. I can't do it. I cannot have a bunch of stuff that I cannot understand in chat, because the second it's something bad, I get in trouble. I can't be doing it. Even if it's not bad stuff. It's the only part of culture I cannot embrace here, because I have no way to moderate it. It doesn't film itself. Still be here in 3-ish hours? Probably not, Shadow. Well, maybe. No, that'll be about the end of stream. We might still be here, but it won't be much longer than that. I typed my native language. I get it, a little happy. Like I said, I can't. But fine wood. Hold on. We have no fine wood. How do we have no fine wood? I swear we had more than that. Hold on. The OG, what are we typing? Oh, you said hello, probably. Okay, that's fine. I don't know. That's fair. Tried to kill Modder without me. Good luck on the run. Hey, you know what? If I do Shadow, that's because it was a great day. Just know that. If I kill Modder and you're not here, just know that it was because it was an amazing day. We probably will not, though. Oh, acorns. Let's go. Nope. I almost swung at him with the axe. I almost forgot. Now asking them a question. See you, Shadow. What's your favorite DC superhero? I'm not into superheroes super heavily. I don't know. Also, are these turnips growing yet? No, not quite. We're getting there. Harpoon. Can you not upgrade the harpoon? Damn. Well, this goes in our 4 slot now. Because we can throw this as often as we'd like. Doesn't do as much damage, but it does some. That's crazy, Darkstar. Can we get old Arc Stream one day? Yes. Well, happy. I would love to do that. I would love to do that. I also was looking at downloading Spore yesterday because it's the stuff. It's such a good game. Get over here, dear. So can you run closer to them and like, or can you like pull them? Is there a way to pull in with the harpoon? Just keeps the same distance. I don't really know. I haven't really used the harpoon very much. If he does, we'll see Arc Stream for the rest of our lives, possibly. But I've already played 16,000 hours of it. I don't really need that many more hours in it, I promise. But tree hugger, Jesus. Well, since we can't upgrade that, I guess we just have all of that stuff. But now we have iron. So what can we do with iron? No bronze mace. How much does bronze hat or iron hat cost? 20. All right, we can already make an iron hat. That's only 10. See, that's cheap. Ancient bark spear. Oh yeah. How much more does this do? Oh, we need. Oh fuck. Nobody told me we needed troll hide for that. But he told me we needed troll hide for that. I feel like you'd like Conan Exiles. Possibly. But I know it just got a big update, which I didn't know the other day when somebody was talking about it, when they originally started talking about it, but I don't know that I'll play it. Console did you play Spore on? I played it on laptop. And an old desktop that my older brother had. That's what I played Spore on. And it's still... Spore is still $20. Spore... Like, I was looking last night, and I'm like, I got Steam Balance. I'll pre-buy Subnautica 2. Why is Spore still the same price as almost Subnautica 2 if you buy it in the bundle? Subnautica 2 was $25 in the bundle. Spore's 20. Like, that seems slightly overpriced, but Spore's goated, so I'd still pay him. Okay, we need to... Normally, I like to throw my spears out in the ocean. We need to keep this spear with us for when we throw it, or for using it. You need a troll hide for that. I know. Well, now I know. But I've not been keeping troll hide at all. Oh, I don't need that. Oh, I do know where that troll hide was at, though. It might still be on the ground over there. Hold on. Well, 55 from what? 40. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, no, we need... Okay, we need more troll hide. Let's go see if that hide is still over there. I doubt it is. I bet it's gone by now. But if it is still over there, we need to go grab it. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I don't think I've ever used the Ancient Bark Spear. That looks sick on the end of it. That's badass. I like it. Hides. Kaboom. We need 20 more iron. We'll go in the morning to look for that troll hide. Let's make some better food real fast. Dude, we have nothing. We have nothing. We have not a thing. Oh, and also in here is wood. There's also a problem. Also, we have more wood we can put in for now. Resin. Cook up this real quick. Grab 4 carrots for deer stew. We're gonna move the garden after this as well, after we pick up this harvest of them. Because now we'll be able to build out a stone and actually protect the stuff a little bit more. We also need 1 more carrot for minced meat. Hold on. Bop. Keep a both on us. Keep 1 of each. Gotta go. Thanks for editing. Of course, Little Happy, thanks for hanging out. I hope you're feeling a little bit better. I know it's not been a good week, but I hope it's getting better. Gosh, Darkstar, that is a rough one. That is not great for no map. That's actually quite terrible. I start a no map next week, and I hope that it's not that bad. I hope that it's not like that. I'm making a groovy beat. Like some Valheim music. Guess we start these again before we leave. Why not? I mean, we haven't had music on today at all. What have I been doing? Okay. Let's turn music on first of all. Let's be smart about this. And then let's go grab some... Let's go see if that troll hide's still over there. If it's not, we can see if we can find one, but... yeah. Alright. Let's keep it pushing. So, I think, what is normal? Fully upgraded iron has 60 armor. I'm gonna have, like... What am I gonna have with a fully upgraded helmet? Like 20? So I'll have, like... I'll have, like, what would be a mix of troll hide and iron by the end of this. Which is not that bad. The beginning of the mountains is gonna be really dangerous for me, though. Definitely. And even after that, like, getting the Drake stuff for a Drake helmet's gonna be absolute hell. But the wolves are gonna be really scary. Everything up there's gonna be really scary, actually. We're also going to make as many flint spears as we can before we go to the mountain. I have been told a way to try and go about using the spears to keep myself alive and kill the drakes pretty easily, but I have to actually see if I'm good enough at doing it to rely on it. Because if I am, I'll just use the iron spear, but I don't know if it'll be working that well. Okay, I think the troll hide was right over here by this copper node. Oh, I killed it right on top of the copper node, actually. That's right where it was. Maybe this wouldn't hurt for the current time being. Show off my bronze spirit base. We get used to having that there. This is our throwing one. I kind of like the multi-spear play. It's gone. Troll hide's gone. Wait, no, that's not the right one. Hold on. It was this one. It's still probably gone, but yeah, it is. Rip. There was some troll caves that we could check out. I don't have one marked, though. We just need a little bit more. Well, actually, we have enough for the next upgrade. We just need the... Okay, yeah. We'll get more eventually. We have enough for the next upgrade, at least for the spear. We'll be back for another one later. That's cool, Darkstar. That's a cool way to do that. I've seen some water archery, like mini games and stuff on servers. But that's a cool way to actually get better at the idea of dealing with the waves. Get back here. I feel like the harpoon goes way further. That's kind of crazy. It's not terrible for it. He gone. That's fine. I love the hotbar setup right now. Oh, this is my favorite hotbar I've ever had. The other thing I need to make is the iron brooch. I just realized that if I can keep my iron brooch fairly active, I will be much better off. I'll have another 20 armor. I'll have another piece of bronze or a piece of iron equivalently. Actually, more than that. I'll have like a piece of fully upgraded iron on with that. That's nice. How the boar doing? Boar seem to be doing okay. We need to actually start farming them. I feel like I always tame them and don't do anything with them. But, you know, at least we have them. Nope, not there. That goes there. Those two go in here. Hides go on the backside and trophy. And we'll see what we can make with our stuff, and we'll probably go out for another iron run. How was it? Short stream today, and you should eat. Yeah, those. I mean, we are gonna have a short stream today. We've only been for 3 hours. I say short stream because we streamed for like 9.5 hours yesterday. So it'll probably be around like 5 to 6 instead. It's still not that short, but it's not nearly as not nearly as long as yesterday. And Thursday we're planning a ridiculous length stream. So welcome back, Dano. Let's fix our everything. See what else we can make. Okay, 10 is supposed to go to... 10 of it is supposed to go to having a boat. Let's go ahead and commit 10 to having a boat. Don't want to burn yourself out. I don't feel... I don't know. I know people get it. I know people get burnt out. I just don't feel like I do. I'm sure at some point there's a limit. But I feel like with the amount of fun I have doing this, that it gives me a lot more energy than the average person would have to do stuff. Is the best way to put it. I feel like burnout more happens from not getting what you expected for a lot of time spent rather than a lot of time spent itself. If I spend a ton of time on something, but then I get the exact result I thought I would get from spending the time, I don't feel like you get burnt out. I feel like you get burnt out when you spend a bunch of time on something and it doesn't work out that way. I feel like that's how you get burnt out. That's how I feel like. I feel like that's a misunderstanding about it, but maybe that's not the same for everybody. That's just how I feel about it. 40 fine wood. We need more fine wood. We need more portals. There was a lot of oak trees around, but I do not see any more. There's a lot of us that mention you on Discord every now and again. As fellow PermaDeath hardcore enjoyed. Your content is very fitting. Ah, nice. Yeah, dude. Honestly, those playthroughs are the best, though. It's cool that you have like a group to talk about with it. Sick. Watch One Piece full in one sitting while streaming. Isn't there like a couple thousand episodes of it? Okay, that's good. 1161 right now. See, it's a lot of episodes. Cosmic lasers, foundation for the castle. Oh, damn, I gotta go look at the build screenshots, I'm guessing. Let's go look at it. Oh, yeah, that's sick. Cosmic, that looks fire. That looks amazing. We also need 10 deer hide for this boat, which I don't know if we have. Oh, we do. Okay, cool. We have the boat then. We need one more ancient bark. I missed a root. Not that I can use it. That's enough. Now we go back. Alright. So we got wood, we got deer hide, we got that. That's new boat. We got another set, we need more for another set of portals. So we don't need another set of portals yet, but I will before I come back. I want to sail the huge swamp over here because that swamp looked ginormous and get everything over there, and then we can start to come back. Wait, one more day for turnips. Then we can have better food as well. Then we can have